Welcome back to the channel. It's Randy with Working Man's RC. Today we're going to get started on our Typhon Grom bug body. So we got the body. We go ahead and separate out our decals and the internal mechanism for attaching it to the car. So now we're left with this. So first thing we're going to do, off camera, I'm going to give this a bit of a scuff and then rinse it out a little bit with some water, let it dry, then we'll get back to painting. All right, so I got it scuffed up. So as you can see, the camera's showing it, there's a bunch of little fine lines. That's what we're looking for. So let me get this rinsed out, get it dry, then we'll get to painting. All right, rinsed it out, wiped it up with the other side of the sponge. We're gonna go let it sit in the sun. Be right back. All right, it's all dry, scuffed up, washed. We got our Tamiya orange here. And I'm not a good painter, guys. This is my very first body. I'm just going off of what other people said on YouTube. So we're gonna go with a pretty light coat, let that dry, and come back to you. All right, let's get coat number 2 on. And I'll bet I'm doing all kinds of stuff wrong. You guys are absolutely free. Let me know in the comments below. Again, it's a pretty simple one color body we're doing. Comes with window decals, so we're just gonna do one color. Get a little bit more on there, let it dry. Get ready for another coat. All right. Looks good to me. Back in a minute. All right, we got about 4 coats of the orange on there. So now we're gonna switch over to our Spaz Stix black. Get our backing in. All right, let that sit in the sun a little bit. Whoops. Like I said, guys, my very first body painting ever. Sorry about being in the shadow too. Anyway, there she is. I'm gonna let her sit a little bit. We'll see if we need another coat of this stuff, and we'll get the bracket going. I'll be back. All right, so as per Proline style, you don't get any directions with the body. The last one I got, you didn't have to paint, but the Axis body, which is not this one, this is a stock one for a second Typhon. The Axis one, you just took all this off and put it on the Axis body. So using this as a template, we can tell that it's going to be oriented like this, and that this part, this plunger, is going to go up front. And one thing to note about this body, guys, is it costs 35 bucks. That's retail. A stock Arrma body like this one, I think, is 25 to 30 bucks, but you don't get any of the bracketry with it. So by getting these clear Baja Bug bodies, this is going to leave you with a complete original body that you can just pop on and off in seconds if you want to go hardcore on your original. So give me a minute, let me get this whipped up, and we'll see if I got it right. Also, check out RC Hotspot. He did one of these a few weeks ago, and he's got better instructions, well, a video of putting this together. So I've been using that video as a reference. I'm going to link that below, so you can make sure and check him out for actually putting this together, and use that as a reference. I will be back. All right, we got this part done, just waiting for the paint to dry. So let me show you guys something. This is how this should look when it's done. So to compare, use your old body as a reference. Super easy. So you can see the orientation of this tab right here. So we know that this tab goes to the back, and then on the body, you're going to see cutouts that match up with these. We'll get to that in a minute. And this is the front part. So you are going to get flat screws, which is going to hold these two pieces in this orientation. And then the one oddball screw with the spring goes in here. So this is how this looks when it's all ready to go. I'm gonna let that paint dry for just another couple minutes, then we'll proceed to the next step. All right, here she is. So we backed the bright orange with black, which gives us this awesome kind of pukey orange that you might see on an old Volkswagen sitting in a field somewhere. So we got the body retention system in. So note, there are 6 button head screws. The ones for the back are 1.5 millimeter. These ones up front are 2 millimeter. So getting this thing secured was actually probably the hardest part of the job. Probably should have let the orange dry a little bit before hitting it with the black. Kind of gave us this weird marbly, dirty texture, but it's growing on me. We're gonna bash it anyway. So this is one of those live and learn moments, but I'm actually really happy with this. I like it, almost like a marbly root beer color. Pretty dope. All right, let's get some stickers on and see what we got. All right, guys, here we have the finished product. Uh-oh, can't be dropping the new paint. Landed wheels down. So yeah, there she is. This is still on a brushed system. Little brush Grom. Let me get it in the sunshine. So yeah, this took, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half start to finish. And that's intermittent with me doing my actual job in between, but I'm about, 5 hours south of home, right on the border of California and Oregon. It's warm out here, so I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to bring my paint and my body. And I don't know if I'm doing this any kind of justice, but we got this beautiful marbly root beer effect popping with this blue. This wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be brighter orange, but having the thinner coats with the black gave me this awesome root beer orangey color that you might see on an old Bug sitting in a field somewhere. And guys, I am beyond stoked with how this turned out. I like this so much better than the bright orange that was in my head when I started. Maybe we'll do another one backing it in a brighter color and see what the difference is. But anyway, the Baja kit, we're talking about 35 bucks for that. I did not buy the other one with the flat iron wheels included. These are just ones that came with it when I got this car on trade. So 2 cans of paint. The body, you will need a 2 millimeter and a 1.5 millimeter hex. And yeah, this is what you're gonna get. And keep in mind, guys, when you buy a replacement body from Arrma or even the Proline Axis, you do not get the linkage included to connect it to your Grom. You have to take that off from your other body. With this kit, that leaves you your complete stock body. So if you want to go on a hard bash without making this ugly, you can. But you know, we're gonna probably take this to the loop of death when we get some brushless power in it. We got to see what this thing's made of, right? All right, I really appreciate you all watching. Thank you for tuning into my channel. And again, in the link below, if you're building one of these, I want you to go over to RC Hotspot's channel and check that video out, because it provides a little bit better visual on putting the linkage inside the body to connect it. I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you. Peace. All right, let's do some running. But before we do that, I just want to give you a quick before and after. So here's before. And roughly after. Let me get it buttoned up. We'll do some running. All right, got some very Baja-like terrain here. Let's do a quick little rip. Again, we're just on the basic brush system here. Oh, it looks even better dirty. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Kicking up dust just like we're in the desert. Oh, we got our first tumble. Walk of shame with the new clean body. Well, not so clean now. I love this thing. All right, well, stay tuned, guys. We're gonna get this thing on brushless power soon. Appreciate you all joining me. For real, I'm out this time. Get one more look at her. Peace.